Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Aria. Morning, The Beast. Glad to have you guys on here this morning. Looking forward to making this list together here. Make our pre-market watch list. There's a lot moving around. Remember yesterday, guys, in the live stream in the evening, I said we'd easily see at least three stocks up between 150 to 100 to 90 to 75%. Well, we got Ktta up 157%. We have ISPC up 95%. PTPI up 98%. QLGN up 77%. And that I said there'd be 3 to 4 stocks. There you go. You got 4. Big Dane. Martin, morning. I don't trade pre-market. Yeah, I don't trade pre-market. I wait for the bell and I trade regular market hours. It's rare. I have taken trades pre-market. I have taken trades after hours, but it's rare. It doesn't happen all the time. It's very rare. A handful of times a year. So yeah, there's a lot, guys. There's a lot. Like you can see here, we talked about it yesterday in the live stream in the evening about these stocks. Having 3 or 4 stocks up between 150 to 70%, and there you go. There you go. There they are. So now it's our job today to see whether or not they're going to give us setups, after the bell. And then if we execute on them, maybe they make all their moves in pre-market and I'll miss out on them and I won't trade them in the regular market hour session. Something else I'm focused up on today is going to be the SPY. There's a big gap down on the SPY here. On the SPY, I might be watching to see if we can get below 467.20 and maybe look for puts there. Maybe I'll look for that. Maybe I won't trade any of those low float runners today. Maybe I'll just trade the SPY. Who knows? We'll see what happens. It's early. It's only 8:06 a.m. Morning, see. Yep, definitely some big movers. Definitely some big movers this morning, guys. So we'll see what's going on here. Let me start getting ready here so we can bring those up and see if which one has news, which one doesn't, which one might have some good levels to look at and which one doesn't. So we'll see which one of those is hot. Give me 1 second here. So I always forget to do this. I really do. I always forget to do this. I am the worst for morning quotes, even if they're funny. And I made them funny for the most part on purpose so that I wouldn't forget. And I still forget. But it's okay. I remember today, so today we'll put out a morning quote. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Today's little quote will be just a snip from The Office, and that is here. Right here we got Michael and Jim. Jim, this is when Jim gets promoted. James, Jimothy. To be fair, Jimothy. That sounds weird. Are you okay with just being called Jim? I am. I don't know. I just find that funny. I love The Office. So that is today's quote. It'll just be The Office and it'll just be for fun. No life-changing meanings. No life-changing meanings on it. Just fun office quotes. I love The Office. Literally, The Office is like the only show, probably one of the only shows that I've watched from beginning to end multiple times. From the very first episode to the very last episode, multiple times. My wife hated The Office before we got married. She loves The Office now. All right, so QLGN. Why did this one pop yesterday? Revenues increased 38% year over year. So this is 22 hours ago, the press release on QLGN. We're definitely going to put that one on the watch list this morning. we will definitely put that one on the watch list this morning here. So let me start getting that ready. Guys, the way the live stream works for the most part, if any new people are in here this morning, is I'm on here from 8 to 9. And then at 9, I hop on over to the Discord free to join there. We stream on the Discord on Mondays for free. So definitely hop on over there. You can still have access to the regular chat area. And I still do stream, but for the paid members only the rest of the week. All right, so QLGN, yesterday I had press release, it increased revenues year over year 38%. And then you had that crazy pop and going into the afternoon close on what was it, LGCN? Sorry guys, Jonal seems to think that we are on vacation just like him. Give me 1 second so I can let him know that I am busy. Okay. Yeah, LGVN. So that one, LGVN, thank you. Thank you. See, LGVN popped, and then, a bunch of these small caps started to pop going into the close, but QLGN did have news. Here yesterday in the live stream, some of you guys asked me to look that one up, and I did. I drew out these lines. Yesterday. Remember, we drew out, if you were in the evening live stream yesterday, $2. I drew out this line in $2. What is the low this morning? $2. Boom. Boom. And boom. So $2 was the low this morning here in pre-market. Now, what level do you think I'm going to watch today on QLGN? $2. So QLGN, we'll put this one right on the watch list. Yesterday, big move when LGVN squeezed. It does have news, 38% year over year revenue increase. Watching for the $2 area. Yeah, don't put too much focus on analyst targets, especially for day trading stocks. Watching for $2 to hold support. Could have room towards, and we kind of already made the move. Could have room towards that 250 area, and that's exactly where we found some resistance today in pre-market. So it could have room towards 250, $3. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of these just become duds out of the gates, guys. Gardner is outside doing the landscaping. Let me mute my cameras, otherwise they're going to drive me crazy while we trade. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me put these to snooze for a little while. Otherwise, my phone's just going to be nonstop ringing. It's going to drive me insane. All right, there we go. Silver Shrimp, if Prague doesn't pop this week, forget the Lambo. I need to sleep at your place. I'll send you down to the Keys house, man. Oh, man, I'll tell the tenants that are already in there, like, get out, my boy Silver Shrimp's got to get in there. QLGN, so we got QLGN on watch there. Let me go take a quick look at Prague for you. Oh, man. Yeah, remember, guys, I talked about Prague, $4, watching $4 to see if that holds support. It's been a level of support on the daily. Today, we're getting a test of that level. What I like about this pullback into 4 is that it has happened on a smaller volume. Okay, so I do like that. If we weren't going into, a long weekend, because I consider Friday, like the market close, it's going to be dead, like super dead. If it wasn't for that, I'd consider getting long Prague here in front of 4 for a move back to 5, maybe $5.50, $6 today. If it holds 4, like it seems like it's holding it very nicely, very well. with a stop under 4. But going into like the long weekend, like look, yesterday regular trading day, today regular trading day. Tomorrow should be right like a regular trading day, but it really ends up being very, very desert like the later we get into the day. And then Thursday we're closed. Friday is a half day, which might as well be closed to be honest. And then the weekend, I'm not gonna enter that swing trade. You know, I'm not gonna enter any swing trade. But I do like this daily chart pattern right now. If 4 holds. APVO. Oh wow. That is one nice move. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody brought that one up yesterday in the live stream. I don't know if it was you, the beast. I remember this. I think I remember this chart. Yeah, that's a crazy move. Let's check if there's news on this thing. Yes, the daily chart. The daily chart is like a nightmare. Look at this thing. I don't think I'll trade it, to be honest with you, because the problem is that this daily chart must have so much bag holders from this move. You know, it makes it difficult. It's gonna need so much volume. It's insane. So 11 minutes ago, this APVO Therapeutics reports first complete remission, providing clinical update for its phase 1B multi-center, multi-cohort expansion trial in the treatment of acute. And then it just cuts off there, and that's pretty much all I'm going to need to know about this one for today. Novel immuno-oncology therapeutic based on its proprietary therapy, I guess. So it announced a clinical update on phase 1B. I'm not going to put this on the watch list because there's some levels I'll map out. There you go. And where do we find resistance already here? Look at that. This chart, I hate this chart so much. I'm not going to touch this thing. I'm not going to touch this thing. But yeah, that's a big pop here in the early morning session. Okay, so back to the scanners. KTTA, this one's up a lot. My God, do you guys hear that? Let me see. You guys hear that, right? It's not Jason outside my window trying to kill me. That's the gardener. That's the gardener. KTTA. Let's check in on that one. Guys, we got 13 watchers, 11 likes. Help me out there. Throw some likes up on the screen for me. Helps out with the health of the channel, believe it or not. YouTube is like, oh, wow, people like this. And then they push up the stream further in the suggestion feed so that when people sign onto YouTube this morning, they come to our stream versus the other streams full of chasers. All right, so KTTA. So this one, nasal spray to its clinic offerings in the UK. So it just it's adding its nasal spray to its clinic offerings in the UK. Thank you for the some thumbs up, Aria. Thank you guys. Oh, 18 likes, 14 viewers. Now we got more likes and viewers. Nice. So KTTA, guys. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Let me put up my screen over here real quick. Okay, so KTTA. We know this one's adding their nasal spray to its clinic offerings in the UK. So it's been on a monstrous tear. Okay. Levels to watch on this one, I'd say $4. I'd say $4 is definitely a level to watch on this one. So I'm gonna put this one on the watch list too. KTTA. Adds nasal spray. to its clinic offerings in the UK, watching for the $4 area to hold support on pullbacks, could have room towards 5 to 6 pre-market levels. All right, so that's what I'm watching there on Ktta. ISPC, this one was on the watch list yesterday. I was looking for ISPC to make that kind of move. You know, that kind of move it did. Like, this is a crazy move yesterday. And yesterday it was a dud. So, you know, what I'm concerned about today is that there'll be so much FOMO in these plays that early morning when the bell rings, you're going to see momentum chasers chase these stock high. Boom, these stocks are going to go, or you're probably going to see halts right out the gates, basically, in a lot of these names. And then they're going to just get wrecked right off those levels. And then what's going to happen is that the long bias traders that chase these stocks higher, they're going to be holding some bags. If they trade with no plan, they're going to be holding some bags. And then they're going to be shy, or they're going to be hurt. They're going to be shy about getting back in these plays when they maybe start to give us U-shapes, red to green moves. And then we'll see moves like this possibly. Like we saw in ISPC yesterday. Why is this not wanting to cooperate? We'll see moves probably like this, right? Because this is what ISPC did yesterday. This is what I did yesterday. Nothing. Look at this. And then obviously LGVM went insane after hours, and then you got that move on ISPC. And then today, look at the moves you're getting on ISPC, right? So will it hold those levels? You know, it's anyone's guess. And now we're so far away from potential support that we're up there in like the middle of nowhere. You know, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to say, oh yeah, let's watch for, you know, $12.50, $13 to hold support on this when it's at $17, $18. That's a hard pullback to stomach. So, you know, who knows, right? I mean, I'll keep it on watch, but I don't think I like the ISPC. I'll put it on the back burner. I'll put it on the back burner. Back burner list. ISPC. Watching for the $13 area to hold support on pullbacks. If nothing else is moving. Prog $4 hold. If it wasn't because of a long weekend, I'd look to get into it for a swing trade, Martin. We went over this one earlier in the stream. $4 is the area it needs to hold. If it holds it, cool. If it doesn't, well then, you know, I would stop out. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm not gonna swing trade anything over the long weekend. All right, so we did KTTA, we did ISPC, PTPI. Let's go. Ugh, really selling off kind of hard. PTPI. Let's check and see if this one has any news. No news that I see on PTPI. No, yes, wait. There's some news here. Petros Pharmaceutical to present at the Q4 Investor Summit Conference. Oh no, this is 12 days ago, not 12 hours ago. Yeah, there's no news that I see here that's recent on this stock. Okay. This daily, I mean, this level right here at 275 or $3, that's going to be a hard level for this thing to probably get back above, especially after this sell-off from 5. I mean, the stock is up 100% on the day, and I feel like it doesn't meet the criteria for me to put it up on the watch list because it's selling off. It has no news catalyst that I see. If you guys have a news catalyst, please throw it up on chat. Throw the link, and I'll check it out. But for now, I'm gonna kind of ignore it. QLGN We already have on the watch list Ktta. We have on the watch list APVO. Martin's talking about APVO is flying. Wow. Yeah, it's the one we went over earlier that the Beast brought up. This daily chart is a disgusting mess. Yeah, APVO. It does have, I think it does have news, right? Let me see. Yeah, this is the one with the phase 1 B. Man, it's just this daily chart. This daily chart is a mess. It's just a mess. I don't really like the daily chart. I mean, can this thing go to 30 bucks? Yeah, it could. You know, it could. Anything can happen. This $15 level will be a little bit difficult. 14 actually. Be a little bit difficult for it to get through. It's now trying to get through this $12 zone, 12.20s, and it's squeezing up there. I can imagine who's probably pumping this around in pre-market. But yeah, like for now, I'm just gonna leave it as like a back burner to watch, but I don't really like that daily chart. That daily chart is pretty ugly. Lots of bag holders involved in that daily chart. So APBO, I did put it on the back burner list here. I put watching for the $12 area to hold support, but I hate the daily chart. Okay, so KTTA, ISPC, PTPI, QLGN, BTB. All right, so I think these small caps, are rather done as for now until maybe some new press releases roll in around 8:30. Let's look at some of these bigger names we've traded recently. Facebook back down there towards that 50-day moving average, getting pummeled yesterday with the freaking overall market. SPY trying to get its bounce back here. We'll see what happens on the SPY. Let me take a look at something here real quick. Let me see. Okay, I was just checking to see if there was any news on Germany. Okay. So on the SPY, if it breaks under 467, I might look for puts. I might look for puts on the SPY if it breaks under 467. But for now, I'm just keeping it kind of like the back burner there. Roblox. It's hard to get puts on Roblox right now because that's such a massive sell-off yesterday. I can imagine some dip buyers stepping in there. But if 120 holds resistance, then might have to look at that level for potential puts. But not a huge fan right now of anything on that one. Rivian, that's a pretty big tail that was put in here yesterday off of that 110 level we talked about. It got bought right back up. Bang. So if it can get back up over 120, 120 is going to be a tough area right now. If it can get back above 120, maybe you see a move up to 126. But yeah, probably not going to trade that one today. Lucid. Again, this is another one here. It's underneath that $51 zone. Okay. If I can't get this one long or short right now because it's in the chop. It's got no clear direction. It's in the chop, so I'll let that one go as well. Tesla, which is where I made my money yesterday. Tesla, surprisingly stronger, cleaner looking as well. Surprisingly stronger and cleaner looking. We got clear $1,200 resistance. That's clear as day. And we have pretty clear 1130 support. We're at 1175. At this point here, this is the trade I took yesterday off of the 1175 area for a move towards 1200. And that's what I got yesterday out of it. At this point here, I'd probably wait for a 1200 break on Tesla and hold. And if it holds that level, then I'll try to see if we can get a ride towards 1250. And you know, I'll put it on the watch list. Tesla watching for a $1,200 break and hold for a move back towards 1250. So that's what I'm watching there. What else? What else? AMD. See, most of these big names, I think today's action is going to be on the small caps. Or the SPY, if the SPY gives me a setup. I'll probably be focusing on those. I'll probably be focused on those. Don't think I'll be focused. This thing, ACCD, has 12 shares traded. I'm not even worried about that. Yeah, it's looking like those are going to be some of the main focuses this morning. APVO right towards that $14, that 50-day moving average, and this previous support zone. I'd expect that level to be a level of resistance on this stock. Look at all that previous support at 14. And that coincides with what? The 50-day moving average that's right there. And so far we found resistance right in front of that level. Whoop, and look, scroll back. Look at all this $14 resistance back there. Be really careful with this one in front of that level. So yeah, right now I got QLGN, KTTA, Tesla on watch, backburners, ISPC, APVO. Let's go take a look at LGVN. The one that started it all. This is what I said yesterday. I was like, guys, as easy as we can see, this is because yesterday we were talking, you know, people bought this damn thing at 30, 40 bucks yesterday in after hours. I was like, guys, as easy as we can see this thing gap up to 45 tomorrow, and it has a good chance at that. We could see it find resistance and then open up in the 20s. And there you are. We haven't opened up. It's only 8:32 a.m., but we're already at 24, 25 bucks. If LGVM begins to sell off, then it might make these small caps. We might get another one that'll make the move and take all the hype, or they'll just die off because shorts are going to be back in control. That's a problem. That's a problem right now with LGVM because it's the leader of the pack, you know? It's the leader of the pack. All right. All right, guys, you guys have, while we wait for the scanners to maybe pick up any new stuff that comes through, do you have any tickers you want me to take a look at for you? Let's see if there's something else. ASTR, this one was on watch yesterday. Nasty red day. Nasty red day on that one. Look at that. That one didn't pop back like ISPC did. So that one didn't pop back like ISPC did. There's not a whole lot other than those few movers we found, guys. A lot of these getting wrecked. Apple plays by its own rules. Gap down today's sell-off, but this thing's just a monster. Look at this daily chart. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, guys, do you have Prague? Yeah, Prague. They have a name partnership with 3 companies. We speculate it's Pfizer, Moderna, and another company. Just waiting for the announcement. Yeah, man. I mean, I try not to put too much, you know, into like swing trading biotechs based off of future catalysts, because biotechs they're a different beast. You know, you can wake up one day, so it happens all the time, to some crazy news about their drug or this or that, and they got down 50%, 70%, 80%. I'd rather just go buy crypto. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is with biotechs. AMC. This AMC chart, I mean, look at it. It's just in the middle of it's in the middle of the range. It's in the middle of the range. You know you have support at 30 bucks. Boom. And you know you have resistance at 50. We're at 41. There's not a whole lot. I mean, sure, you can come down here and get really micro about it and say if you break 44, you have room towards 50. But it starts to get a little tighter, and you can see the volume. Look at the volume on AMC. Look at the volume. It's just dying off little by little, little by little. It's popular to be bullish AMC. It's popular. It's smart marketing, all right? For YouTube channels, for chat rooms, and I have both, but I'm a straight shooter. Do I think AMC goes to 60 bucks again, even 100? It's possible. Do I think it comes back down to 15? Hell yes, it's very possible. What do I think the chances are? Unless the buying volume comes back into this based off of some good catalysts, and it can be, oh, look at us, we'll take Shiba Inu as payment. It's like a 50-50 coin flip at best. At best, it's better odds than a scratch off, than going to a gas station buying a scratch off for a lottery ticket. There's better odds than that, but right now, I'd say it's 50-50, anyone's guess. Yeah, I mean, if you like to scalp the range or the channel, it's definitely good for that. It's definitely good for that. In the chat room, back in January, we bought AMC down here at $2 and change. I was in call options. We sold it up here. And we sold it up there. Yep. Exactly, Martin. I take it, it's very simple for me. I have my long-term investing accounts where I buy good companies and a speculative one here and there, and I just consistently invest in that account every month. And that's my retirement account. And I always keep some extra cash to add on big market drops that I'm waiting for, like I'm waiting for now in 2022 when the Fed raises rates. And then I have my day trading account. My day trading account, I make income. I use that income for life and for long-term investing. That's it. It's that simple for me. It doesn't have to be that difficult. You know, and some people are like, oh, but I don't have time to long-term invest. Buy the SPY. You buy the SPY and you dollar cost average every month into it, and you don't get shaken out when things like this happen, right? Me personally, I'm like excited for things like that happening because I can scoop up cheaper and throw extra money in there and then ride it. You don't have to be out there picking companies. The bulk of my long term goes into a mutual fund that's a target retirement date. You know, you just dollar cost average yourself into this thing. Look at this. Look at that. You know, It doesn't have to be difficult, guys. So it doesn't have to be difficult. So it's 9:39, guys, 9:40 a.m. And right now we've already got Ktta on the watch list. This one, hard pullback. We have QLGN on the watch list, watching for that $2 hold. We have Tesla on the watch list. Okay. We have ISPC on the watch list. We have APVO on the watch list. Very nice move here, pre-market. And I'm going to put the SPY on the watch list. I'm going to put the SPY on the watch list here as well. So on the SPY, watching for the 467 level to break and become resistance for potential put option play. That's what I'll be watching on that one. And that 467, look, previous support, previous resistance, right there, previous support, and yesterday, right in front of that level, previous support. Yesterday's low was 467.35. So that's what I'll be watching this morning on the SPY. So QLGN, KTTA, Tesla, SPY, ISPC, and APVO. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me put my screen up over on the Discord. Guys, those of you who don't know, free Discord, you can come join it. I'll be there at 9 when this live stream here on YouTube ends. So just a quick heads up on that. Here, let me check something for you. I don't, more often than not, what people do, hold on. So more often than not, what people end up doing is when they trade those biotechs is that they're swing trading them. And they're hoping for these giant gargantuan gap ups of 200%. And, you know, it doesn't pan out very well usually with these biotechs, because more often than not they're so cash intensive because they lose a lot. You know, they lose a lot when with their clinical trials. Here, let me give you a link here. There you go. Watch that video. So watch that video there. Guys, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I have to go say bye to my daughter. I'll be right back. My wife and daughter are gonna go out here this morning. So give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Just bear with me and give me a second. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So yeah, I had to say quickly bye there because you know how it is. Family comes first. So yeah, that's what I'd be watching on the SPY. But if 467 begins to hold support today, you know, we might look to reverse that and go after calls for a little bit of a reversal on the SPY. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, today I'm approaching the day when everyone is super excited. I approach the day a little bit apprehensive because I know that what happens is you get a lot of new traders involved in this market this morning with a lot of FOMO, a lot of like chart patterns that could have been great get wrecked because they stop out and panic out extremely early on the positions, and it just kind of mess the chart patterns up. So today might be a day where I probably typically my first trades don't come until 9:45, 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm still going to approach the day with that in mind, with my same same pattern, same strategies. But I wouldn't be surprised for my first trade of the day to maybe even go red and then not get a solid, clean setup until 10:30. I've seen these days like this before, and that's sometimes what happens. So we'll see. We'll see what happens this morning here. But I'm going to be very, very patient. I'm going to be very, very patient off the bell here this morning. So yeah, that's what we're watching this morning so far, guys. The KTTA, ISPC, QLGN. Hey, where did my watch list go? Here it is. Yeah, QLGN, KTTA, Tesla, SPY, ISPC, APVO. Yeah, right now those are the ones. Those are the ones I'm watching. Oh man, no Cuban coffee today. My wife just left. Messed up. That's messed up. I just remembered. Oh well. Hey, nothing else new has hit the scans. Nothing else new has hit the scans. Nothing else new has hit the scans, guys. We'll see. I'll give it a couple minutes. Give me one more second, guys. Sorry, a little bit of interruptions this morning. Very rare. Usually I'm pretty much left alone to trade. I'll be right back. It's just going to take 1 minute. And I am back again. Sorry about that, guys. Couple little interruptions this morning. Shouldn't happen again. So KTA, yeah, there's really nothing else. Nothing else. You guys have any tickers you're watching? Throw them up on chat there for me. Because for right now, there's just really not much going on out here. So KTPA, LGN, LGVN. You know, another thing to note, guys, is that the closer we start getting into tomorrow, and then tomorrow, the closer we start getting into Thanksgiving, the more you'll see volume start to drop and dip. And that'll cause breakouts to not extend as higher. That could cause support levels to crack sooner, stuff like that. So you got to keep that in mind. Guys, remember at 9 o'clock, I'm heading over to the Discord, so make sure you swing by there. The free link is pinned on the Discord here in the chat. Let me see here. So what we got? AADI with news, but not great volume yet. I'll check that one out right now, guys. Here's the free Discord link, guys. Also, remember, if you want to be signed up for the free newsletter, so for the free newsletter, you're going to get the weekly watch list and the daily watch list sent to your email for free. Free watch list. Click here, scroll to the bottom right. AADI. Yeah, that's the problem with this one. It hasn't had volume. It hasn't had volume. That $41 level would be a good level to watch. Guys, you got to begin to notice there's a lack of attendance across the board on social media regarding trading, on live streams regarding trading and all that, because we're getting closer to Thanksgiving. So people are starting to travel. You know, today I expect it to be somewhat like yesterday. Tomorrow I expect it to be a lot more dead because the volume is going to start to taper off dramatically. And then Friday, it's a ghost town. Friday's a ghost town. Friday, I'll probably do the live. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live stream on Friday because I don't do the live stream on Fridays anyways. So I'll do live stream. You know, today we'll see if I can get it done tomorrow. Friday, I don't think so, unless I just do like an all-day live stream. Maybe I do that. That's possible, or at least an all-morning live stream. Maybe I'll do that, but we'll see. Because typically on Friday the volume is just garbage. On Black Friday, it's simple as that. I got Christmas presents to buy too. So yeah, typically on Black Fridays it's pretty slow, like abnormally slow. You'll get like some random runner. It's happened. I remember it happened years past. You'll get a random runner, kind of like LGVN yesterday. It happens. That one does happen sometimes on Black Fridays, but most often than not, it's like a nothing burger of a day from morning until 1 when we close. So we got about 8 minutes left here, guys, before I hop on over to the Discord. All right. And then I'll be streaming over there on the Discord and going over the pre-market plans with the group over there. Just putting together the final touches on the watch list, guys, to get that emailed out and put up on at the daytraderchatroom.com's dashboard for the yearly members who have access to that dash. But yeah, that's about it, guys. There's really not much to watch today as far as anything we haven't covered already. I mean, the scanners show it all right there. Let me take a quick look at my other scans. Give me 1 second here. Let me bring those up. I'll take a quick peek at those. These will be my TI scanners. There's a link for a coupon code in the description section of the video of the stream and all my videos if you're interested in the TI scans. So ISPC, PTPI, QOGN, APVO, AADI. Yeah, same stuff we already have. The same stuff we already have, guys. Nothing new. Nothing new there. Because even this one, STG, is on the scan, but it has no volume. It has no volume. 146,000 shares traded. The leader in volume is ISPC with 10.76 million shares traded. ISPC. That's the leader right here. Then comes PTPI. But that one's selling off. Like big time. No, PTPI, watch that 240 level. Not much, guys. Not much at all out there in that sense. I expect, like I said, 9:30 the bell's gonna ring. I expect some quick pops, maybe a halt or two, and then everything, all of these are just gonna slam back down. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit around and I'm gonna wait for the one that gives me that big U shape, while I'm gonna keep a close eye on the SPY, or maybe a SPY options trade. Exactly. Aura gets it. Always wait until the froth settles, you know? Always. Even though I do like to drink the foam sometimes. Not a beer drinker, I like soda. I have a sweet tooth, what can I say? But I love that little foam up there. No, but he's right, or she's right. Can't really tell by the little picture there. But you're right, you know? It's... I personally, and I know there's some traders out there, the bell rings 9:30 in 1 second and they're in trades and they're scalping, you know, a few pennies on momentum. That's just not my strategy. That's not what I do. So I'll wait until the madness settles. And then when all the dust is gone, there should be one or two strong stocks that won. And those will be the ones I'll be focused on. Those will be the ones I'll be waiting for pullbacks into support levels where I can buy, set my stop loss, and see if we can get that extension move. That's what I'll do. That's what I do every morning. That's what I did on Tesla yesterday. That's what I did on Tesla yesterday, right in here. I took 2 trades on Tesla yesterday. Trade number 1 was buying this pullback, selling into the pop. And then trade number 2 was buying this pullback and selling into the pop. That's it. That's it. That's how I trade. That's how I trade. That's what I'll be waiting for today. All right. So we got about 3 minutes, guys, before I head on over to the Discord and end the live stream. Remember, I do this live stream Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then I head on over to the Discord. So the free Discord, you can join it there. The link's in the chat section there for you. Come on in and hang out with us. And come hang out with us. Look at APVO, right off that $14 level. You see what I'm saying? We drew this line here together. Right now in pre-market at 14 bucks. Because of this previous support zone now becoming potential resistance. The 50-day moving average right there. And APVO just went from 14 or so all the way back down to 10 bucks. That's a $4 drop. You know how many people bought this up here, chasers, trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to scalp it. It's going to break through 14 and go to 15. And now, you know, their guru stopped out and they're caught holding the bag because they don't know when to stop out. They don't know what they're doing. And that's some hefty volume at the beginning of this drop. So we'll see, you know, we'll see. We'll keep it on watch. It's on the back burner list. It's on the back burner list for now. It's on the back burner. So guys, I do the stream Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. In the future, if the stream grows, all right, so share it on social media. Share it with your friends when you join in. Put it out there on Twitter, on Facebook, you know, on Stock Tweets, wherever you hang out, social media type, right? Just throw it out there. If the stream grows, then we'll extend it to Fridays, all right? And we'll start doing some giveaways. I'm also considering, I don't know how I would do it, maybe doing an after the market close stream. So like a after hour stream, but I can't do it too late. I can't do it too late. Yesterday I did it from 6 to 7. And honestly, I had dinner crazy late. I didn't get to spend any extra time with my kid. So I don't really like that. I don't really like that time. Not to do it every day, anyways. So I'm thinking maybe to do potentially in the future. If the morning stream does well, maybe in the future I'll do an after hours stream from 4 to 5. That I can probably get done from 4 to 5. Or maybe I could do like once a week, a nightly one. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Some sort of once a week evening stream. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But for now, the morning stream, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. will be our pre-market session here, where we'll go over the pre-market charts, the scans, and just put together a watch list. You know, we'll put a watch list together and you know, I'll answer your questions. All right. But it's 9 a.m. guys. So I want to thank you very much for joining the stream this morning. Later on today, I'll put up a recap on the day. So I'll put up a recap, a day trading recap video, and you guys can see what we did in chat. So I'll put that one up. I drop that one usually around 2 to 3, sometimes 4 o'clock, but generally speaking around 3 o'clock. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted when I drop that recap video and when I go live. And once again, guys, thank you very much for joining in on the stream. Thank you for smashing that like button. Thank you, Aria. My pleasure. And come on over to the Discord, guys. We'll hang out there for the rest of the day, and I'll catch you on the next